Hi everybody, yeah, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Tina. Hi. Yeah, I'm trying to see if the camera is, because with my glasses off, you're just a big old blur, and I was worried that maybe my camera was dirty and making it look dirty. Hold on, let me just wipe this. Let's give it a little wipe. There. No, we don't have to worry about it. We know it's clean. And it's not going to look all foggy. Yes. So what are we doing today? We're doing a come clean with me. I'm sure you know that from reading the description of the video. The title, that is. I need me some water. I is the thirsty one. So I'm going to take a sippy. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, put that there. Maybe it's the same. Yes, my honey likes to have his cups from the gas station, but he doesn't need to have 10 of them, so I'm throwing one of them away. Yes, I am. So, we gotta get some dishes done. It's a mess out here. My son's usually on dishes, but I told him I'd do them so that I can do a video. Yes, this thing's pretty much empty. We did make pizza yesterday. I made Anthony he likes his, I'm trying to get you position. Let me get my Fruit Loop. I had to have my Fruit Loop because I needed to take a nibble of it. We have some old bananas. We might make some banana bread. Maybe we'll do a video making some banana bread. I don't like ripe bananas. My bananas need to be a little green or I won't eat them. And if it's, perfectly ripe to the point where it's not like, having the spots all over it. I mean, if it's ripe and it's nice and yellow and perfectly ripe, I won't eat it because I don't like them like that. They have to be green. Yes, they have to be green for me to eat them. Because I'm weird like that. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm going to have my son come down eventually and help me get stuff taken care of. I'm just going to use this to wipe this off here. But yeah, continuing on with the story. I was trying to tell you a story, that's why I started telling you what we made last night. But yeah, we made pizza last night. I made my son some his buffalo chicken. He likes the buffalo chicken. And me, my honey, and my daughter, we all had pepperoni pizza. Anyways, I was making the pepperoni first. And, I got the dough all pressed down. And I went to grab the sauce. And usually when I grab the sauce, I'll give it a good shake up. Shake the sauce so it's nice and well stirred up. But I didn't realize that my honey had already shook it up for me and had taken the top off it. So when I went and picked the sauce up and went to give it a shake, it went everywhere. It was all down the front. I had my brand new shirt on. It went down the front of my shirt, down my pants, all over the table, all over the floor. It was terrible. So, yep, that happened. And I must have been having a bad day because I was, we got that cleaned up. I went and changed my clothes. I come back out and, spreading the sauce onto the pizza. And I was like, oh, it needs a little bit more. And so I picked it up and I dropped the top to the sauce right into the pizza sauce. I was like, what is going on with me today? I was not having very good luck with making that pizza. No, I was not. I have to keep an eye on the time because my daughter comes home in about 45 minutes. And I was hoping to have this video done before that. So, yeah, we're going to just rush through, get these dishes done. And I have laundry to fold, but I don't think I'm going to do a video of that. I'll probably just do that off camera to get it done faster. And I'll probably have my son come down and help me take care of it. Usually he'll do not the dishes, but he'll do the laundry. I will fold it, separate it, and then he will take care of it for me. Yeah, almost done. Just gotta do the top. I'll put these over here because that's where my coffee mugs go. It's over on this side. Yeah, we had bought watermelon and it was too hard for me. I can't eat anything right now with my teeth because they're just really, they're way too big for me. I think I've mentioned that in my past videos. But I love me some watermelon, and so when I get watermelon, I have to make sure it's like really ripe so that I can eat it without teeth in. And so one of the things I know is you for the best watermelon, you find one that has like a big yellow spot on it, and that means that it's a nice ripe watermelon. But it's not just that. Yes, just because it has a big yellow spot doesn't mean it's ripe. And so I went online looking for, okay, what is the telltale signs to know that your watermelon is perfect? And so I went online, I looked it up, and I followed the steps they said to use, and it was a perfect watermelon. It was nice and ripe. And I'm going to tell you, in case you don't know, but one of the first things is the big yellow spot. If you can find a big yellow spot on your watermelon, and that's the first good sign. Second is if it has like those little white spots on it, that's also a good sign, because that means it's like nice and sweet, and the sweetness is going to the surface of the watermelon. And then also, the last thing to tell you that it's a really good watermelon, if it has all those things, then you need to check the stem of the watermelon, and if the stem is, where it was attached to the plant, and if the stem is white, then that watermelon is not ripe. I mean, it'll be ripe enough if you have teeth and you can chew it. It'll be ripe enough for you, but if you want one that's like melts in your mouth, then you want a nice brown stem. Yeah. And so that is what I did this time. I looked for the nice big yellow spot. I looked for the little white spots on the watermelon. I looked for the brown stem, and it was perfect. So now you know how to find the perfect watermelon. Those are the telltale signs. But, if you don't want, the kind that like will melt in your mouth, then get one that doesn't have the brown stem on it. But yeah, it was awesome. I had me watermelon last night. As soon as I got back from the store, we cut that watermelon up because I needed me some yummy watermelon. I was craving watermelon so bad that before we got the ripe one, I was eating, because we had bought one, it just wasn't ripe enough for me, so the kids ate it. But I was craving it, and I was like, I need to eat some watermelon. And so I just went ahead and had a few pieces of that, but I had to spit it out because it was just too hard for me to eat it. But that's what I did. I would put it in my mouth and chew it up as best I could, and then just spit it out. Yes, I did. Yeah, my honey had made me some Jell-O. I love me some Jell-O. I need to make some Jell-O. I need to make some banana bread, and I need to make some Jell-O. Yes, I do. Yeah, like I said, we had pizza. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of homemade pizza. Yeah, wash that by hand. No, I'm not. Right, you get me some DiGiorno and Tostinos. Yeah, I got me some of those little rectangular pizzas. They're Tostinos. We had gone to Walmart. Walmart didn't have them. So then we went to Wegmans. Wegmans didn't have them. So my honey's like, well, they might have them at Save-A-Lot because Save-A-Lot has, those, different kind of things you might not be able to find at a regular store. And, yep, that's where we found it. We found it at Save-A-Lot. Oh, hold on, I just want to make sure my daughter's not home because the dog's barking. I'll be right back. Yep, we are back, so let's finish loading this dishwasher. Yeah, my dog wasn't barking at anything, which is normal for her. Yes, it is. But, yeah, I had to make sure that my daughter wasn't home early. Because that has happened before. She came home early. Without no warning, she just showed up. Yeah, while I was out checking, I grabbed any dishes that were out in the living room. And there was a couple, so I went ahead and grabbed those. Should be able to get all these dishes in here. There's not that many. Squeeze that in there. Yeah, I've seen those new dishwashers out there. Those fancy ones that have like a small tray for like the utensils and stuff. I wish this one had that. It's probably a fancy dishwasher. One of those ones that costs a little extra than what we paid for this one. This one here is not that old. It's like maybe 5 years old, if that. So they probably had it when I was, when we were buying a dishwasher, but we went with cheap. Yes, we did. I'm going to have to wash I could probably fit this in here. As long as I lay it down flat. There. There's a spatula. There we go. Squeeze you in there. And, oops, almost. There was a couple silverware hidden from my view. But I got it. Yeah, let's grab us dishwasher pad. I'm going to put that on the list. We're getting low. I know we need dishwasher pads and we need garbage bags, so I'm going to have to put those on the list to get them. Yes. Got a couple. Oh, that's my. Oh, wow. Oh, I made it. I made 2 points. Yes, I did. So I'm going to take these out of. Let me grab my garbage bag. Take these out of the box. Yeah, we buy the huge thing of dish soap and then we just refill. We refill the small one. So it doesn't take up as much room. Yes. And you wash this counter off. And then I think we'll be done. I really need to go through my coffee cups because I have no room. No room to put the clean cups that we just washed. No, I don't. I'm going to break that box down. Grab my sponge from over there. I'm going to put a little bit of soap in this sponge just to wash it because it feels a little slimy and it's still in good shape. So I'm just going to wash it with some soap. There we go. Yeah. Now it's just like new. It's just like new. Oh, that's sugar. That's from my honey sugar. It doesn't clean it up and it dries and it leaves hard sugar on my counter. There we go. And I'm going to wash this off real quick. And there. The kitchen is clean. Yep, I just gotta break down that box. Dismiss this alarm carefully. There. Yep, yeah, my table's not too bad, see? It's not too bad compared to how it has been in the past, yes. I just did some videos, so I have stuff up there from the videos I filmed, plus some craft items I've been working on. But yeah, that's it. We cleaned the kitchen, and it wasn't that long either. I think it was like maybe 16 minutes, if that. Yeah, I need to fix my hair. It's not, doesn't look right. But thank you so much for watching, and if you have a comment, if you have a question, you can leave them down below. What's the next part? Oh yeah. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave it a little thumbs up? And if you haven't subscribed, you're going to see my little face right here. Click on it if you would like to subscribe. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers. Bye.